Brainy Buzzy presents 10 tips to stop caring about someone who doesn't care about you. It hurts to be the victim of unrequited love, let's face it. We reflect on what we should or could have done to receive the love and care we put out there when the relationship ends. What can we do to move on from this? How can we stop thinking about those who hurt us and stop caring about them so much? The only reason we want to stop loving them is to get better and heal ourselves after they hurt us. To heal, let go, and move on, we need not stop caring. It may seem impossible to keep people at a safe distance while still avoiding letting them into your heart, but there are a few tactics you may try. According to experts, here are the most significant ways to stop caring about someone who doesn't care enough about you. Number 1. Make self-love a practice. It's a habit that you continue to engage in. We can rewrite our subconscious tales, beliefs, patterns, and actions by rehearsing them repeatedly until they are more aligned with our desires. As time goes on, you'll see the individual who didn't care as simply another person in misery. Once you've forgotten about them, they'll be just another name in your memory bank. No, you haven't stopped caring. On the contrary, you've grown more concerned with your own well-being. Number 2. Focus on your friends and family. We have control over what we focus on because our ability to concentrate. If your thoughts drift to that individual, it doesn't mean that you've lost control. When a rose bush has thorns, you can either feel sorry for it, or you can be thankful that the thorn bush has roses. It's always possible to transfer your focus from someone who doesn't care about you to someone who does. You can think back to the people who were there for you throughout your time of grief. Number 3. Identify and acknowledge your feelings about that person. Avoiding your feelings is the opposite of doing this. You don't have to be mean to yourself when you acknowledge and accept your thoughts and feelings for what they are. If you're in love with someone, don't waste your time and energy trying to stop yourself from being in love with them. If we don't recognize the existence of our professional experiences, our minds and bodies cannot properly integrate them. Because of this, we are more likely to repeat mistakes or miss out on fresh possibilities because we don't create the proper linkages between our experiences. Number 4. Stand your ground. Pulling us back in is a common tactic used by people who don't value our friendship. Even if they don't care, they may try to make us believe they do. Even when we know we're not to blame, they may nonetheless point the finger at us. Even though we are acutely aware of the shadows that loom behind us, they may cause us to see the sun. We need to stand solid in our decision to avoid them and not waver in our resolve. We must stay focused on what's best for each of us individually. You may want to read about gaslighting if the attraction is too strong and you're drifting back even if you don't honestly want to. Number 5. Give yourself the respect you deserve. Putting yourself out there and being vulnerable requires courage. You are simply being honest with yourself. Is anyone to blame you for who you are? Because you believed that the individual would care for you, you opened yourself up to them? You took action even though no one could have predicted your breakup. What guts it took for you to take the risk. So few people dare to take such a risk. As a result, you must never forget to treat yourself with dignity. Number 6. Don't let them rule anymore. You're indeed broken-hearted, but that doesn't mean your morals have been compromised. You are deserving of respect and love as a human being. Even though you're feeling the hurt right now, you can't let it take over your life and make you lose sight of what's truly important. Maintain a positive frame of mind and refuse to succumb to the negative emotions that are only causing you harm. Only you have the power to bring about the happiness you so well deserve. Never, ever, will your happiness be only a result of a specific connection. No matter what occurs in your life, it's up to you whether or not you'll allow yourself to be happy or not. Number 7. Realize why you are hurting. A person's expectations are at the core of their hurt sentiments, since it is from these expectations that we construct a fantasy story about what is to come, how it will play out, and, of course, the happy ending we hope for. This is especially true when two people are involved in a caring relationship. When expectations aren't satisfied in a relationship, it can lead to feelings of disappointment and resentment. Number 8. Learn from your experience. What you're experiencing now is a stage in your life, and that's all it is. Life will go on as usual for you. Your tale continues. You can see your prior relationship as a great lesson in the grand scheme of your life. You can use it as a teaching tool to help others learn about the importance of unconditional love and commitment. You might also look at your heartbreak as an opportunity to learn more about yourself and what you're prepared to put up with in a long-term relationship. You've made it through this ordeal unscathed, and you've improved as a result. Number 9. List their downfalls. Considering a person's flaws can be helpful when we're looking for ways to stop caring about someone who doesn't care about us. Of course, if the person is someone we care about and miss, we already know they have many positive attributes. But the fact that they don't care about us means that we have to separate ourselves from them. It will be a lot easier if we can explain why we're doing this. Number 10. Fill the gap and keep yourself busy. It takes time to be able to let go of a person's affections. You'll have to fill in the void it leaves behind. If you don't, you'll be tempted to contact the individual all the time, which is counterproductive. Any connection to the person could open the door to optimism. It's essential to fill the void by working, engaging in activities that will keep your mind occupied, interacting with various people, learning new things, etc. Conclusion. One of the most challenging things you'll have to learn is how to stop caring about someone you care deeply about. It's best to let them go once you see they aren't as committed to you as you are to them. This can be difficult, even if you are aware of it. You can build the self-compassion and resilience you need to go forward by following the advice in this video. The essential thing to remember is that you are not to blame for someone not caring about you. You're doing a wonderful thing by caring so much about others. It makes you more receptive to the anguish you feel. Then again, this makes you more receptive to love. Let us know your thoughts on this video. Was this helpful to you?
If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, and share it with your friends, so we can keep making them. For more videos like this, hit the subscribe button, and remember to click on the notification bell. Thanks for watching.